What is going on, guys? Finally, I am getting another video out to you guys. I don't know why I've been prolonging this new video for so long. Did get a new job, so there is that. I'll use that for the excuse. Anyways, today we are talking about, finally, Alien Romulus, directed by Fede Alvarez, which just came out this last Thursday. Now, the reason why this review is taking so long to get out is because I have probably recorded this now for the 10th time and I keep messing up. So, 11th time is the charm. Let's take a look.
That's entertainment.
So, I will start out by saying that I'm a huge fan of the Alien series. By that, let me preface it here. I think the first and second movie are both masterpieces. They are the quintessential claustrophobic and action horror movies. They are movies that I wish I could have gone through and made. I will just say that. Perfect films. You cannot critique them at all. Aliens is probably and has been one of my favorite movies of all time. After Aliens, not so much. I feel like there's some good ideas sprinkled in there, but they were not executed well. That being said, it has been almost 40 years since, in my opinion, we have gotten a great Alien movie. And I think Fede Alvarez did exactly what he needed to do. Mission complete, Mr. Alvarez. Mission complete. Let's break down what makes this series kind of tick. A movie in which a fucking horror creature is stalking someone or a group of people. That is what makes this series work. And after Aliens, I feel like they kind of moved away from that formula and it was kind of sinking. What Fede Alvarez does in this movie is he pays just enough of an homage to the other films, but creates his own kind of feel. And with his previous films like Don't Breathe 2, the Evil Dead remake from 2013, I feel like he has this really good kind of corner cut out for him in the horror community. He really knows how to do that nice kind of claustrophobic horror very well. So when I heard that he was directing, I was excited for it, but I didn't want to get too excited for it. I didn't watch any of the trailers for this movie. I wasn't really researching the cast at all because I feel like so many times this year I've gone into a film so hyped, watched every single teaser, seen every single post, I follow the page on Instagram, and it's been a letdown. I liked Longlegs. You guys hopefully saw my review of that. You know I liked it. But I feel like no matter how good that movie could have been, it could have been the second coming of Silence of the Lambs, and it still would have fallen a little bit flat. So I didn't want to go through that with this movie. Instead, I think I saw maybe one teaser. That was it. And it paid off. It paid off huge because I had so much fun with the movie, not knowing who the big stars were, not knowing the kind of the rough outline of the plot. Going in as a fresh-faced fan, something I haven't done for years now, made this movie so much more of a blast. It really took me back. So for those that are not familiar and that have not seen the movie yet, I will be getting into some spoilers, so here is your warning there. This movie follows the main character, Rain. She is a minor for someone that mines, not a underage. Anyways, someone that is a miner for Weyland-Yutani and is on this mining colony on some moon in the Weyland-Yutani system that is constantly nighttime. You get 0 hours of daylight. It's just very dark, dreary, and depressing kind of feel. She is accompanied by a AI named Andy, who almost acts as like her brother almost. He's very kind of stunted, I will say. He's very much like a child. Andy is played by David Johnson, and he stole this movie from me. I cannot wait to see this guy in more roles and stuff like that coming up. God, he was a breath of fresh air, and he really kind of boosted that movie up to the next level for me. So David Johnson, I look forward to seeing you work in the future, my good sir. You are fantastic. If you ever see this video, which you won't. Let's be real, you won't. But anyways, what was so great about his character was he really plays these two different kind of roles in this movie. First is this very kind of naive, childish, very stunted AI. And then something happens within the movie and he becomes kind of like this cold villain that will kind of stop at nothing for the good of Weyland-Yutani. And that has to be so hard in this movie where it's so claustrophobic. The, horror level is so heightened to be able to kind of play these two different characters, and they're kind of polarizing from each other. At one second, you want to give this guy a warm hug and pat him on the back. And then a second later, you're afraid to death of this guy. And that's brilliant, brilliant acting. Another thing I want to talk about too is the amazing cinematography work and the sound design that went into this movie. It really made you feel like you were this little speck in this greater outer space. The cinematography for this movie was absolutely amazing. And of course, the name of the cinematographer is slipping my mind right now. Sir, you know who you are. You did an absolutely amazing job shooting this space, making the audience member feel like they are in this space station and smelling the smells, hearing the sounds. You did a fantastic job. Speaking of hearing those sounds, the sound design in this movie was absolutely incredible. Just everything about this movie. I felt like there was such a kind of want for a great alien movie, especially after Prey came out a couple years ago. A movie that took a franchise and kind of stripped it down to its basics and really found out that that's how it worked. That is exactly what Aliens needed, and for the most part, it really delivered. I do want to speak on one part of this movie, and like I said, definitely getting into spoilers with this part. There's your second warning. This movie kind of talks about what happened in the events of Prometheus, and in case you don't know, this movie takes place in between Alien and Aliens. So the events of Prometheus and Alien Covenant would have happened before. They talk about the black goo that was kind of pivotal to the plot of Prometheus and Alien Covenant. In here, it's kind of used as this like substance to kind of make humans this elite super being almost. And a character who is pregnant takes it and does not realize the side effects. I'm going to kind of cliff note it. See the movie, you'll see what I'm talking about. So this black goo, we'll call it, births something almost like this alien human hybrid. And I can say to you guys, this unlocked a new fucking fear deep in my soul, in my goddamn soul. To the point where I was checking behind my seat in the theater. And I saw this in an RPX theater too. So this is like right in front of your fucking face. I was checking behind my seat to make sure this thing wasn't going to tap me on the shoulder with its tail. It was gangly, looked like it smelled bad. It was slimy. Its back was all moving. He had the face of like an engineer, but like an alien body, like long thing. Disgusting, disgusting. Amazing design went into this character. I think it is listed as the offspring in the credits. Yes, this It kind of gives very much like Alien Resurrection vibes when they made that horrible designed alien off of the DNA of the Ripley clone. I feel like it's done so much better in this movie. Good God, it was horrifying. Horrifying. Overall, though, there was maybe a couple things that didn't work for me. I don't like how they brought back the AI from the first movie, but it wasn't the AI from the first movie, but it was the same model of it. It just didn't work for me. The CGI that went into redoing the actor's face just did not work. You could tell it was very much CGI. That kind of took me out of the movie a little bit. And the fact that they really lingered on this character for such a long time. It's the character of Rook. If it was a quick cameo, that would have been one thing. But like I said, it's kind of a central character to the movie. That was one thing I was kind of not the biggest fan of, but it's a little nitpick. I was able to get through it. But overall, I love the movie. It was very much what this franchise needed. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do in the future with this franchise and the Predator franchise. That's my thoughts on Alien Romulus, though. Let me know if you guys have seen the movie. Let me know what you guys think. Yeah, like always, I love you all. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, I will see you all soon. So I just completely realized this after the fact. Another huge thing I was excited for going into the movie was the popcorn buckets. I'm sure everyone has seen them on like Reddit and Twitter and stuff like that. It's been all over social media, the Alien popcorn bucket, and I had to buy one. I had to. So this is mine. Look how cool this thing is. Look on the bottom here. I think I'm holding it right. Ooh, no, hold on, it's upside down. Alien Romulus. I'm just gonna focus in. It says Alien Romulus, only in theaters. Still has some of my popcorn residue in there. Look how cool this thing is. This is by far the coolest popcorn bucket I have ever seen. So it was a little bit of a pretty penny, but well worth it in my opinion. This will be going onto the shelf to live out the days and probably be a new fixture in the YouTube videos. So I just wanted to share that. There was some other pretty cool popcorn buckets, but they were just way too expensive. This one was really expensive, but you know, I figured, what the heck, am I right? What the heck? I'll go cry about it now. So this time I'm really signing off. Until next time, guys, I love you all.